Hey guys, Metal Viking 82 here, back with the last video of my CD collection. Been a long trip, but it's kind of worked out nicely for me because, as I said, since I'm rearranging stuff upstairs, it's giving me a chance to rearrange my CD collection, go through things, get them better organized the way I want them. So, yeah, and I hope everybody's enjoyed watching these and has learned some new music from this because that's kind of the whole point, I think, of this, besides also my CD updates and stuff like that, is to expose people to new music and bands maybe they've never heard of. And I've got some other things I'm going to do after this. Of course, like I said, I've still got to do my tapes and my vinyls. I am going to eventually get around to doing a room tour. And besides updates, I'm hoping to finally give reviewing another chance. See if I can do some CD reviews. We'll see. I've got at least one album in mind right now that I want to do a review for, but we'll just see where what happens. So yeah, getting started. Because again, I got a lot to get through here. This is Domination Through Impurity with Masochist. This is what is this band? A really thin package here. Jehaktet with Ehektet, I guess. Yeah, got this as a freebie in a grab bag, and really thin packaging overall. It's still got a tray in it, but it's just really thin packaging. Soul Scanner, Crypts of Ancient Wisdom, awesome album. Highly recommend this one. Then we have Chainsaw Dissection with Eviscerated by a Ravenous Cannibal. Skin Eater, Dermal Harvest. Again, hopefully there's not too much glare on any of these and you can see these. Because like I said, the sun is really bright this morning. Molded Flesh in the Hands of Evil. Black Crown Initiate, The Wreckage of Stars. I know a lot of people, there was kind of like a 50-50 split when it came to this band. There's a lot of people that absolutely love it, and I'm one of those, and there's others that think it's just overhyped, but I really do enjoy that. And they're supposed to be, I believe, putting out something new here soon, so I really look forward to that. Viljarta with Mastodon. This is a Dagger Spawn, Suffering Upon the Throne of Depravity. Guttural Slug, Megalodon, something I have been wanting to get for a long time. I was finally able to pick up a copy. Insanely guttural vocals. I mean, this is just fucking sick stuff, man. Humiliation, Turbulence from the Deep. Soreption, Engineering the Void. Really awesome album cover. This is Cataplexis with Insurrection. Despise the Sun, Embers of the Almighty. Spectral Manifest, self-titled. Really awesome death metal album. This is the first order that I ever placed with Ossuary Industries based out of Texas. Got this and a poster along with it. Really good stuff. Abiotic with Symbiosis. And Casuistry. Oh my goodness gracious. This is a Phalloplasty with Systemic Mutilation. Cannibalistic Infancy, Dominant Inhumanity. Really good brutal death metal. I almost want to say these guys are based out of Russia for some reason. That sticks in my mind for some reason. Scat Orgy with I think it's just their self-titled EP put out by New Standard Elite. If you've never ordered anything from New Standard Elite and you love brutal death metal, check that place out. They're based out of northern Indiana now. Fucking amazing label. I pretty much try to buy anything I can from New Standard Elite. This is Gore Infamous with Cadaver and Methodical Overture EP. Lumpur, Schema Pimbalasan Semperna. EP. Really hard to say. Great little EP, though. Really awesome stuff. This is Warface, self-titled, and I actually bought this directly from the band a long time ago. And the only other thing they put out an actual full-length, I cannot think of the title off the top of my head, and I have not heard from anything from them since. And it doesn't show that they're broke up, last that I checked, but yeah, pretty cool stuff. This is Desecrate the Faith, a Disfigured Arrangement. Ingested, Surpassing the Boundaries of Human Suffering. Backdoor to Asylum, Cerberus Millennia. Resurrecting Judas, the Eternal Knot. Euphoric Defilement, Ascending to the Worms. Twitch of the Death Nerve, a new code of morality. This is Suicidal Causicity, the Spiritual Decline. Mass Infection, the Age of Recreation. And their follow-up for I Am Genocide. Really dig that album art. Blood Truth, Obedience. Again, killer artwork, killer death metal. Oh yeah, Perdition Temple. The Tempters Victorious. Oh, such a great album. Own this on, of course, obviously CD, but I also have the vinyl, and I am eventually going to pick up the cassette version here before long. Execration, A Feast for the Wretched. Decimation, Reign of Ungodly Creation. Human Infection with Infest to Ingest. Argosland, Galloping Through the Battle Ruins. Only album I own from them right now. Trying to track down copies of their others. Truculency, Eviscerate the Paraplegic. Devangelic, Resurrection Denied. And this is Profanation, Restrangulation. Burning the Masses, Volatile Existence. And one that I really loved the cover for this one. This is Mind Control. I just think that's so badass. And their latest one, Offspring of Time. Is that right? Yes, Offspring. I couldn't remember if it was Offspring or Offering. Continuum, The Hypothesis. Gomago, Eradication of Insignificant Beings. Illogicist, Subjected. This is Jasad, Rebirth of Jadasunda. Bleeded, Musna Dorhim, which actually I just read not long ago that these guys split up, so that's really sucks because those guys were fucking amazing death metal, real brutal, real guttural vocals, loved it. Unbreakable Hatred with Ruins. Aeternum, Disciples of the Unseen. This was a complete blind buy for me because I found a sealed copy of this at Half Price Books. And in fact, I've actually seen it a couple other times in there, but really good kind of blackened death metal. Really enjoyed it. It was, like I said, complete blind buy, but it turned out to be really good. Ade with Spartacus. Again, solid death metal. Features George Callias from Nile on drums. That was really the selling point for me because that guy is just a fucking beast on drums. This is a Coffin Lust with Beyond the Dark. And speaking of dark, there's a really dark cover. So hopefully you can make that out. And somehow one of my drawn and quartered CDs got put in the wrong spot. So this is the Merciless Hammer of Lucifer by Drawn and Quartered. I thought when I did theirs that something was missing. This is Putrilage with Devouring the Gutted. Discreate Contingent Development of Inanimate Modifications EP. Suture Prolific Inhuman Deformity. Infected Flesh. Concatenation of Severe Infections. Some of these titles got such really big words. Benighted Icon, as well as Carnivore Sublime. I really wish I'd have gotten the special edition of this, but at the time I was lucky I even found that one. This is Beheaded with Recounts of Disembodiment and Never to Dawn, which actually I believe is the newer one, because yeah, Ominous Bloodlines actually came out before that. So again, somehow they got out of order. Like I said, it's a good thing I'm doing these collection videos, because now I can get my shit together. The Bridal Procession, Astronomical Dimensions. Weird name, really good death metal. Severed Savior, Brutality is Law, as well as Servile Insurrection, Abysmal Dawn from Ashes. This is a program to consume. Leveling the Plane of Existence. These guys have always had some really sick artwork. I love it. And their latest one, Obsolescence. Prostitute Disfigurement with Descendants of Depravity. This comes with a, if I remember right, this comes with a bonus DVD as well, which I actually need to get around to watching. Flesh God Apocalypse, Agony, and Labyrinth. Getting down to the nitty gritty. Infernaeon, Genesis to Nemesis. Kind of similar, I think, to Flesh God Apocalypse. That was a complete blind buy at one point. I just saw it in FYE. I thought it looked kind of cool and checked it out. Elysian, Form Shifter. Funebrarum, The Sleep of Morbid Dreams. Such a killer album. A friend of mine made me a CDR of this a long time ago, and I played the hell out of it. So when I was finally able to pick up an actual copy of this, I went ahead and did it. Highly recommend it. This is another complete blind buy. I think I found this at Half Price Books. And at the time, it was the only thing that really stood out to me. This is Rise and Fall with Into Oblivion. Dysphere, Misanthropic Generation. This, I think I got this from my friend's flea market booth back when he still had it. And I mostly got it because it says on the front, Thomas Lindberg from At the Gates on vocals. So, always like to check out other stuff that Tompa's done. Defiler, Bloodlines, General Surgery, A Collection of Deprivation. Necro Wretch, Putrid Death Sorcery. Great album. Love the album artwork. Need to check out more from those guys. This is Zombified, Carnage, Slaughter, and Death. Cardiac Arrest, Cadaverous Presence. As well as Vortex of Violence. Electrocution, Inside the Unreal 20th Anniversary Limited Edition Digipack. Murder Construct, Results. Sophicide, Perdition of the Sublime. Really good one-man death metal. Beneath, Enslaved by Fear. And the big draw for me, besides the, obvious awesome cover art, is that these guys are, I believe, from Iceland. So this is one of the first Icelandic death metal bands I can remember hearing about. Dawn of Demise, Rejoice in Vengeance. Cytotoxin, Radiophobia. Is that right? Yes, Radiophobia. Really good technical death metal. Condemned, Realms of the Ungodly. This is impetuous ritual, relentless execution of ceremonial excrescence. Sorry about that. Basically, a kind of portal side project, I guess you could say. And speaking of portal, I have Outre and Vexavoid. Really need to complete my collection on them. Body Farm, Malevolence, awesome stuff. And also The Coming Scourge. Then we have Deadly Spawn from Beyond the Dark. And we are going to end on a Japanese band. Really good melodic death metal. This one right here is especially my favorite of the bunch. This is Intestine Ballism with an Anatomy of the Beast. If you've never heard them, check out the lead-off track, Corporal Celebration. Great song. Probably my favorite. Banquet in Darkness. And their latest one, which I never thought I'd finally find a CD copy of this, Ultimate Instinct. And as I was finishing this up, I just remembered there is one more stack of stuff I have to go grab. Be right back. And I'm back. And I do not remember ever showing this in any of my collection videos, even some of the first ones. But these are all my DVD case and A5 digipacks that I have. Whew, sorry, I'm out of breath. I had to run up the stairs. But also, I made a bunch of Blu-ray cases for some of my other releases that are in like slip, plastic or cardboard slip cases and stuff. Latest one, share this in one of my newest videos. Mayhem, Dawn of the Black Hearts. We have Satanic War Master, Carillion Satanist Madness. Really awesome stuff. Earthen Pillars. Earth One. Amazing atmospheric black metal. Check these guys out. This is Finster Forest, I believe it is. Unterm Kreuz zum Sarg. Yeah, really good black metal as well. Then we have Lindemann, Skills and Pills, limited edition. I had to get the A5 for that. This is Weak Aside, Fire at Will. And if I remember right, the disc is kind of like a vinyl replica. Really cool death metal band. Then we have Colposcopy, Ready for Gore. The DVD case version, this was limited to 150 copies on Gorehouse Productions. I got number 52. Streborg, Perceiving the World with Hate. This is one that I made out of a promo that I have. This is Altar of Plagues, Teeth, Glory, and Injury. And in fact, these next three, actually the rest of these are all ones that I made myself. This is Ash and Elm, basically a melodic death metal band that is no longer together. Only put out 2 self-released CDs, or CDRs I should say. So I made a DVD case for those. And this is Judas Priest, Nostradamus. I just took the disc and took them out of the digipack that they came in because they just slid the discs in there. This is a collection of 3 albums by the band Wraith. Got Pagan Howling, Shadows, and the other one is on the inside. And I got these from the band and had them sign it whenever I bought it. Everything's falling over on me. This is Vasilith with All Uproarious Darkness Blu-ray case that I made. AMSG. Cannot remember the name off the top of my head. Then we have their Forbidden Transformation EP. Mortad, The Myth of Purity. Something I got with a Metal Hammer issue. Really good death metal. This is Mortician's Mortal Massacre. Embodied Torment. Kyphonism demo. Deadly Strain Extinction EP. Made copies of the inlays. Body Farm with their, I think it's the self-titled EP. Viral Load, Mouth-Watering Stench. And last but not least, the very first Blu-ray case I ever made. Scar-Sided from Leviathan. And just got the disc on the inside. So yeah, that is it. The CD collection is finally done. So yeah, time to move on to other things. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. And until next time, stay brutal.